3 years to prepare for this, so you've got no excuses, do you? But no, I'm ready to go. I feel like I'm the best I can be, and can't wait to see where that puts me on Saturday.
This is your captain speaking, and I'd like to give you all a warm welcome to Kona, Hawaii, where the local time is 14:25. And also a very quick welcome to all the athletes who will be taking part in the Ironman World Championships this weekend. I hope you all have a great race out there.
My family.
Are you like media guys?
Yeah. Yeah.
What happens here on the pier stays on the pier. There was a bit of talk yesterday. What did you tell Patrick in 2019 when you passed him on the bike? Did you say, oh, it's a little bit lonely?
I said you're a bit lonely. A bit lonely. No, I said you look so lonely. You look so lonely this year. Because he was on his own.
As a kid growing up, you know, this was the big triathlon. We had a guy named by the name of Greg Welsh that, you know, turned up every year in the early 90s, and you know, tried and kept getting beaten, and finally won in '94. And it was a huge success in Australia, in sporting history in Australia at the time, and put, you know, Kona on the map. And most kids that, you know, Aussies, you grow up at the beach and you have a bike and you run. Everyone dreamed of being a triathlete, you know. And when I started doing, you know, the triathlon, it was because of, you know, wanting to come to this race. And as I said, I came as an age grouper, and then that fueled the spark that maybe I could come here and be competitive overall. And yeah, that's the only reason I do the sport, for Kona.
Beautiful out there. I wanted to swim for 45 minutes. It was an hour and 10. Didn't want to get out of the water. It's 3 years is a long time. You forget how incredible this place is. So yeah, felt like I was floating, which is good in the swim. Because if you don't feel like you're floating, you got a problem.
Here he goes. Do you think he'll stay? Do you want to stay at this house? Everybody stays here.
Yeah, now, so when we came here last time, Wyatt was in Fallon's stomach. We just found out she was pregnant. We actually had a scan on the flight. Just, you know, we flew from Europe basically directly here, and we had a day in LA, and we had a scan, found out he was there.
And then we told my mother-in-law her very last day here in Hawaii that she was going to be a grandma. Rubber band, sink or float? You think it floats? But it was really special being here in Hawaii, knowing there was just something extra with me to carry around everywhere I went. It hasn't changed too drastically. He's always still everywhere I go. But yeah, it was just a really nice little inside secret between Cameron and I the whole time we were here.
Yeah, now 3 years later, he's 2.5, and yeah, it's a bit different traveling here, you know. It was definitely a longer travel day for traveling from LA to Kona than I remember it last time.
Cheers.
Yeah, normally it's just Fallon and I, and then Olive, and then it was obviously Fallon, Wyatt and I. And now, you know, being on the team, and this is actually the first race where I've had Marco here as a carer, and obviously spent a huge amount of time with Marco over the last 5 years since I've been involved with the team.
Marco's got your back, eh?
Yeah, Marco's got my back. Literally.
It's great. I've got more time to just rest and recover, you know, little things. He's, you know, making me breakfast and making me lunch and dinner, and able to follow in training and hand me bottles and all little things that normally I have to sort of figure out for myself. And you know, I really feel like I've got the backing of the team, and so many people work so hard in that team, and that makes me want to work hard every day in training and give it everything I've got when I go out there and race.
Certainly got
got a big engine to train a lot. Like when we've been in January in Los Angeles, he's been training like in the morning, wake up 6 a.m., go for 25k run, and then spend 5-6 hours with Geraint Thomas on the bike, and then after that finish at the swimming pool and went for a swim like 2 weeks in a row without rest day. To do that you need to have good like motivation. I think his biggest motivation is to win Kona. He wants to do that at least once, and yeah, we'll see, hopefully this year.
We can try to take a photo.
So the Norwegians are planning on riding 1 minute.
1 minute quicker than me, apparently. They're probably predicting. He probably misunderstood them. They're probably predicting how far behind they'll be out of the water, how far behind they'll be in the swim. So they'd have 1 minute to make up.
Have you worked together with Christian back in St. George or?
We definitely didn't work together. He was dropped, and well, we caught him. He never caught he was never in the front. He was just ahead of us in the swim. He obviously sat behind me the whole bike, and yeah, I had a difficult day. And to his credit, he commented on that was probably the reason he won the race, that I was able to keep him in the race. So. Yeah, he did ask me afterwards about, here in Kona we work as a group, and I said that I'm here to race him and try and beat him. So yeah, he races his race and I'll race mine. Good luck to him. Yeah.
Obviously done that course a few times. Always good to re-familiarise yourself. It's one of those ones that just feels like it's a headwind all the time. Check out Dumb and Dumber here.
I like the motorbike.
Look at these idiots. I'm sending that straight to Rod and saying, do not let these guys into Mallorca. My gosh. That's good.
Waited 3 years now for another crack, and yeah, the training I was doing previously, I found, I was just sort of getting through the training. The sport rewarded a lot of volume and work. Whereas now, if I'm indicated, I just look a bit different. I look more focused, I look a bit better prepared. And I said in training, it feels like I'm actually really training now. Like I'm actually going out there with purpose and intention and really nailing the sessions, as opposed to just trying to survive them. And that, I think, is because of the cycling. It's just given me another level of fitness to be able to go away and work hard and be the best Ironman I can be come Saturday.